damaging surf to redevelop on Friday. And for Thursday the 6th of June 2019, this is Force 13's Australia Oceania channel. On the screen is an image of the Lord Howe Island, a region where the Bureau of Meteorology New South Wales continues to have in place a severe weather warning for damaging surf. Powerful surf conditions on the island on Wednesday have moderated as the low pressure system that generated them has moved east of New Zealand. However, a strong high pressure system southeast Australia, a strong front over the southern Tasman Sea will combine to create a new powerful swell. And the Bureau says damaging surf to develop on Friday. Bureau of Meteorology Tasmania has a gale warning in place for the southeast coast. Strong wind warning for the far northwest, central north coast, the Bank Strait, Franklin Sound, east of the Flinders Island, upper east, lower east, southwest coast. Small craft alert for the Central Plateau Lakes, and a cancelled one for the Channel, southwest, central west coast. Bureau of Meteorology has a gale wind warning for the east Gippsland coast and a strong wind warning for the central coast, central Gippsland coast down there in Victoria. Strong wind warning for the southeast Gulf of Carpentaria, Torres Strait, Peninsula Coast, Cooktown, Cairns, Townsville, Mackay, Capricornia Coast, state of Queensland for today. Now we switch over to WA, and what's going on over there? Well, the Bureau has in place a severe weather warning, but slightly reduced in area for damaging winds and normally high tides, damaging surf for the southwest districts. An approaching cold front can produce damaging winds, or I should say could produce abnormally high tides, damaging surf in parts of the southwest districts during today. A vigorous cold front is approaching the southwest of the state during Thursday, arriving at the Capes around 11 p.m. Thursday night, extending east across the southwest land division during Friday. As the front approaches the Capes, northerly winds expected to strengthen, with average winds reaching 50 to 60 kilometres per hour, damaging gusts possibly to 100 kilometres per hour at times from Thursday afternoon about coastal parts between Bunbury and Cape Leon. Winds expected to east early Friday morning as the front begins to move inland. Tides between Geraldton and Albany are higher than normal at present and are expected to remain so during Thursday and Friday. Tides are expected to rise significantly above the normal high tide mark, with the potential for flooding lying coastal areas in the warning area, particularly within the Geography Bay. Damaging surf conditions possible and could lead to beach erosion between Bunbury and Cape Leon. Heavy rainfall expected with the passage of the front overnight Thursday, continuing into Friday, and falls between 30 and 50 millimetres along the west coast, with isolated heavier falls possible extending to the west coast to Carnarvon. Locations which may be affected include Bunbury, Busselton and the Margaret River. This front is the first in a series of significant fronts expected to affect the southwest of the state and brings to an end an extended dry period through much of the southwest land division. Further fronts expected over the weekend and early next week. The winds ahead of the front on Thursday and Friday expected to be windier than a typical front. The fronts on Saturday and Sunday also expected to be windier than a typical front, and is likely that severe weather warnings will be issued for these events. So another round of cold fronts, this time to impact the southwest corner of the state of Western Australia. And on the screen is the latest wind probability outlook from 7 a.m. through to 2200 hours tomorrow, and it's the GFS model. Information bottom left of the screen. Himawawi 8 satellite view, and something's caught my eye. Nice bit of convection, southern, or up there in the Solomon Sea region. But look at that amount of cloud activity across the Australia's eastern and southwest Pacific region, even down to New Zealand. However, Papua New Guinea Meteorological Service has a local gale and strong wind warning in place for much of its area of responsibility. Very strong southeast winds surges. And the PMG Met Service will update 11 a.m. local time. And as we come towards the end of this latest update, we have a look at the Himawawi 8 satellite view of the Solomon Islands and the Bureau of Meteorology's total forecast of rain. And as I mentioned in my previous update, look at that area in light green through to dark green. The South Gippsland region, the western northern area of Tasmania.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, our YouTube page youtube.com/Force13, on Facebook under the same name Force 13, and our Twitter handle, it's @Force13 if you wish to get in touch. You can also add Force 13 on Skype and my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094.